Click, 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 click. Okay. It's just gonna be a short call this morning, I guess. There's gonna only be a couple of us. Should be very easy to get all the wins possible out. So let's hear your wins from the weekend, or just something you thought was pretty cool.
I did an open house and got a buyer consultation and a listing presentation scheduled.
There you go. Buyer console, listing console. Heck yeah. Where'd you go, Jason?
Congrats, Jason. Can I point something out really quick?
Yes, please.
So we have James on here, but no Christina.
Maybe they're both on the same login. They've done that before. But I mean, we give a bonus point to James. He's now beating Christina, and you know how competitive she is. Feel free to share that, James. Other wins, celebrations. Hello, Mikey. So I'm going to say that the guys are winning because the only ones I can see on camera are Mike and I.
Um, preparing to get to list another home down in Sarita. So.
Heck yeah, you are.
Is it going to be vacant?
Yes, it will be.
Ooh.
Let me see.
I love doing open houses in Sarita.
Well, we will keep you informed on that one.
All right. Sounds good.
Mike, we need to connect. I'm listing one down there too. It's not going to be vacant, but we should coordinate like,
A block party?
yeah, all those fun things.
Boy.
Absolutely can.
Yes, you guys forget I have a super spy on here. So if you're talking smack about me, I'm going to hear about it.
We didn't talk smack about you. We talked smack to him to deliver to you.
And it encouraged you to log in and join up.
So true. So true.
We're just talking the truth. Don't
I
hate
don't
on
even know
it.
what it was. So
It ain't shit talking if it's right.
listen.
Listen here, guys. Listen here. All right. Any other wins, celebrations? Hey,
I
JD.
picked up a buyer at my open house.
Yeah, you did, Caitlin.
Yeah, you did.
For those of you people who don't realize, like, I don't really know if you did that or not. I'm just always going to say, yeah, you did because it's exciting. But way to go. Way to go. I picked up my 15-year-old son and shook him like a rag doll this weekend just to get him to smile and laugh. It was kind of funny. Yesterday was his 15th birthday, and he was being a grumpy kiss on the couch. And Sydney said, Dan, get over here and pick Seth up and shake him upside down 15 times. And Seth had the audacity to say two words. He can't.
You fool.
Let me go back in the camera and find it. So
That's a lot of strength from a little guy.
yeah, I was all, yeah. Tiny little guy.
That was very bold of him.
Very bold. Also, sir, I can pick myself up and shake me. Okay. Well, here's the thing, right? We started today off, and Monday is our mindset reset. And I think the theme of the morning goes with how long it took most people to get on this call is I know a lot of us are tired right now, not just physically, but mentally. And in this business, and as many other businesses, we're taught just to push harder, go faster, grind through it. There's that hustle muscle, right? Christina, the hustle muscle Herbert, should understand this.
Yeah.
But sometimes what you need isn't more pressure. It's permission to breathe. What does that mean? Well, raise your hand, the four of you on camera that I can see, if you've ever heard me say fresh horses win races. I mean, JD's new to some of you, but JD's been on this call back and forth for a while now. You've heard me say it. Fresh horses win races.
That's new.
That's new, right?
And
Brandon.
the ones who shit on the starting line, they also win.
Yeah, there you go. Is that a thing, Jason? I don't bet against horses.
Jason, we can always just count on you to add something colorful.
Something out there, right? Rest isn't quitting, right? Taking time to reset, recalibrate, relaunch isn't quitting. It's a strategy. Fresh horses win races. There's a reason you don't run your thoroughbreds every race because sometimes they get tired. And if you want to be at your best, you got to know, hey, I've been grinding, I've been hustling. and I haven't taken a moment to stop and slow down, build that in your calendar. Because if you're freaking tired, listen to your body and find out why. Now, what are the reasons we're tired? Because we're doing too much? Anyone ever got tired from doing too little?
Me.
Yeah,
That's me right now.
yeah, right. So being tired is not a symptom of overexertion. Sometimes it's just out of alignment. I'm tired because, well, you know what? I haven't done anything, so might as well just go sleep. And that's an interesting phenomenon, how many people get tired not doing anything. Well,
That could be a mental exhaustion though.
yeah, but it also is a huge thing. Like if you look back, if you haven't taken the time to unwind, I mean, really seriously take some time to unpack your brain, download it, journal it, talk about it, have boy time or girl time where you can talk, right? Anyone have friends like that when you get together, it's just free counseling. You just kind of share all your thoughts and your beliefs and just unpack everything. Afterwards, don't you feel better? You feel refreshed. Well, let's word bomb it. Just like when you're sick and there's something in your stomach that's not supposed to be, your body pushes it out. Well, when your mind's sick, sometimes it needs the same thing. It needs a place to push it out. And if you don't feel comfortable talking about some of the items that are on your heart, on your mind, that are concerning to you, then journal. A great journal that we all have access to is AI. Well, I'll be honest with you, some of that stuff can be reported to the police, so don't give away vital information, Jason. But you can talk. You have an outlet. If you're bottling things up inside, it's going to weigh you down. Now, here's a trick question. Is it easier to go hiking with a backpack full of helium or a backpack full of steel?
Helium,
Why is it?
Either.
because you could let the helium out.
No, I mean, the simple answer would be, wouldn't one be lighter than the other?
Yeah.
So if we're walking through life and we're hiking through life, because it's not a daily stroll, is it? It's not just a lazy walk down Broadway. Sometimes we're up and over some jagged rips and some things that are pretty crazy. But if we're hiking through life with a backpack full of rocks, if you will, you're going to be weighed down. So how can you make your hike easier? Simple. Take off the backpack. Some of you are holding onto a backpack so tight it's your lifeline. Well, don't. Well, if you can't get rid of the backpack, what can you do?
Take stuff out of it.
Like a couple of rocks. Yeah. Talking, writing, journaling, meditating, all of these things are elements for us to recalibrate or empty our backpacks. That's going to be the best place for you to not be so tired. If you're tired from doing too much, take a break. If you're tired from doing too little, take a break. What do you mean take a break? Well, stop doing too little. Go do something. Mikey, you lost. I saw movement, but no words.
Do something you can win at.
Yeah, small victories.
Go for a bike ride. Go for a hike. Do something. Spend some time to refresh your brain and
Go make your bed.
I mean,
If you didn't make your bed this morning, like I can't. My wife was still in my bed. She gets real mad when I make the bed and she's still in it.
tuck her in.
Right? For me, like if I feel overcluttered, if I feel stressed out or exhausted or tired, and I haven't done a whole lot, I know that my brain is fogged. I'll clean up something. I'll do the dishes, I'll wipe the counters down, I'll clean off my desk. I will do something that creates a win, but it's something that also creates clear. Like this morning, I was having a rough start this morning. My brain just wouldn't brain. So what did I did? All I did is I wiped down the counter in front of my sink. Now, if you have a beard, you understand what I mean by the little hairs. If you don't have a beard, then you're probably mad at your husband for the little hairs. And it just takes a simple wipe, but just the simplest things, wipe down the counter, creates clarity. There were so many things I needed to get done. I just didn't have the time to do it. Well, I do have the time. I just need to make focus. Instead of doing X, I can do Y. Well, I really like my downtime. Okay, well, let's add something to your downtime that makes it more productive. But I'm still tired. Okay, let's look internally. What am I eating? What am I drinking? What am I doing that has caused tired? Too much, too little. Well, too much soda. Can't sleep. That's a problem. Too little nutrient. Too much junk food. I'm tired. That's a problem. But if you're tired, let's look at why. If it's because I have been hustling, grinding, putting 8 deals in contract in less than 6 weeks, some of you, then maybe you're tired is because you're doing it all alone. So let's add others. Maybe slowing down is not the answer. Maybe it's going faster, and you go faster with somebody else. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of being second place. I'm tired of not getting where I want to go. Then change something. If the people that you surround yourself with are not encouraging you to go further, go faster, go better, do more, are you in the right circle of people? If your circle of friends are telling you, you work too much, you do too much, that's not a circle of friends, that's a jail cell. If the people in your life that you're telling your big stories to, your big whys, your big goals, the things that you want to accomplish in life, and they tell you, you're dumb, you'll never be able to do that, or why do you want that? These are the people that are zapping your energy. That's why you're tired. You're around the wrong people. My wife and I sometimes enjoy garbage TV, and I call it garbage TV because there's no value to it. It's reality shows or dating shows. What is the one she Love Blind? Love is Blind? Yeah, Love is Blind. Or Love Island, or one of those two. I can only watch so much of it because I'm like, there's no nutritional value to this episode. It just teaches me what I don't want out of life and the people I don't want to be around. But if you consume that stuff nonstop, garbage in, garbage out. So why are you tired? Well, look at the input. Let's go back a step. I've said this before, and I'll say it again and again. If you want to have a more productive morning, what should you do the night before? Probably
Next day is going to look like.
Yeah. You probably need to plan.
Well
You got a
said.
bunch of stuff going on at 6 a.m. tomorrow. What time should you go to bed tonight? Well, if you wake up at 6 a.m. every day, maybe you need to, keep your routine. Or if you wake up at 9 o'clock and 8 o'clock is super hard for you to get out of bed and get going, maybe you need to go to bed a little earlier. Well, I can't go to bed earlier because of the kids and this and that. Okay. You want to know something? People are reductive to what you try them to. 8:30 last night, I told my kids, you're going to bed. I am tired of you. I have had 48 hours of nothing but daddy, 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 daddy. You have used your daddies for this week. Go to bed and reset, and you get more daddies tomorrow. But daddy, I want to watch TV for 2 more minutes. No. Go to bed. That little bastard's head hit the pillow and he was unconscious. Sometimes you fight because you're tired to not rest because you're afraid of giving up. You're afraid of missing out. Who here struggles from FOMO? The fear of missing out.
So bad.
You want to know something? One of my favorite things to do is watch the party after the fact. Because it would have been a nightmare for me to be there. I was like, oh, that party looked like it was a lot of fun. They're like, yeah, man, wish you could have been there. I don't. I've been to 100 parties. I don't need to go to another one. But you know what? we went on a hike or we went on a dirt bike ride or we did something cool. I would rather be there. So the fear of missing out for me is I'm missing out on memories. I'm missing out on adventures. I'm missing out on opportunities. I'm not missing out on parties. I'm not missing out on people. My wife and I had Saturday to ourselves. It was a rare exchange. Friday night and Saturday. So Friday night, Seth and Sydney went to the football game, and it was just Stone at home, and Sky and Sammy were at David's house. And Stone was just there. And Stone's like, I want to watch TV in the game room. Okay, go. So Jess and I just sat there on the couch. It was a Friday night. It's like 7 o'clock at night. And she goes, what do you want to do? She was hoping for me to say nothing. And I could see this in her heart. I was like, babe, how about you just sit there and read? And I will sit here and melt. The love look in her eyes rekindled the flame between us. She's like, oh my God, I love you. I didn't want to do anything. I want to go put on comfy clothes and read my book. I'm like, then do so. She goes, do you want to go do something? No, I don't. Because sometimes nothing is the best thing to do. Recharge, recenter, refocus, relaunch. I'll tell you, my wife is a magic person. She's struggling right now with an iron deficiency and she's really having a hard time. She's had a constant headache now for about 2 months. She finally gets to go see a doctor on Wednesday. It's been forever to try to get her in. And if you guys look at a chart from 0 to 20, your oxygen absorption rate should be around 16 to 18. Hers is a 3. So she's having a hard time with oxygen. She's anemic, very bad. Low iron. Iron carries the oxygen in the blood. So she gets headaches easily. She gets tired easily. So she feels bad. I haven't done enough. I didn't finish the laundry. I didn't finish the dishes. It's okay. Because I did. Don't worry about it. So for her, she wants to go faster. She can't. So she has to go faster through me. I don't mind. So if you need more, ask. Maybe you're tired because you're doing it all alone. So stop doing it all alone. Sometimes somebody else is going to show you what you're doing wrong. And it's simple as why do we do it that way? Right? Anyone ever been there? Oh, this is how we've always done it. And then someone comes in and you're trying to show them, and they're like, why do you do it like that? You can do this instead and save yourself 5 minutes. You're like, oh my God, I've never seen that. Well, maybe because you're tired because you're always doing it the same way and you're bored. Because one of the human needs is the need for variety. That's why you guys go to the same Italian restaurant and order different things. Or you go to different Italian restaurants and order the same thing. Right? I'm a fettuccine Alfredo kind of guy. I have had fettuccine Alfredo at thousands of different places. I don't even know what panicotti is, but I've seen it on the menu. Am I going to order it? No, because it's not fettuccine Alfredo. You tell me an Italian restaurant's got good fettuccine Alfredo, I'm probably going to go try it there. But you can tell me, hey, Dan, this is one of the best Italian restaurants in the world. You should try everything on the menu. I'm not going to. Because my need for variety is matched by going to a different place to get the same thing, which answers my need for consistency. Well, why do I talk about needs? Why are you tired? Are your needs being met? Ooh, got some eyeballs on that one. Need for consistency, need for variety, need for importance. Do you feel important? Man, I'm tired of fighting for all these clients. I just wish they'd come to me for once. Okay? Go show them how important they are to you. The need for contribution? There's a big one for some people. You're so worried about missing out, have you given? Give of your time, give of your energy, give of your willpower, give of your resources. There's 1,000,001 ways to be tired. Sometimes it's as simple as I just don't have enough rest and I'm a little overrun. Then here's your permission. You don't need more pressure, you need permission to breathe. Schedule in 30 minutes of your day for a walk. Or for the guys on this call and the guys and gals doing the 75 hard, 45 minutes for a walk. Call to catch your breath. All right, you got 7.5 minutes in the front of it. Go do your 45-minute walk, and then 7.5 minutes at the end of it. Come back. Guess what? That's an hour time block for you. If you don't take time to focus, to plan, you're gonna fail. If you don't have the energy, then you need to rest, reset, relaunch. Some of us got stuck in rest, though. We felt guilty, and then we got to work. So put a timer on it. I'm going to sit and meditate for 5 minutes. Guaranteed, some of you are the type of person, you're such a control freak, you're going to watch that clock tick down the entire 5 minutes. Just to make sure you're meditating the entire 5 minutes, you're going to watch the clock the whole time. And then what's going to happen? Did you actually take time for yourself, or did you just sit there and watch the clock? I love the what was the, I can't remember the cooking device, the George Foreman grill or whatever it was. Set it and what? We'll see.
Forget it.
There we go. I'm about to say, we're going to see who's old on this call right now. Set it and forget it. When you set a timer for yourself, don't watch the timer. Set it and forget it. Go do something for you, right? Don't worry how long you've been on the walk. Go walk until you get the ding ding. Oh shit, I got 7.5 minutes to get back to where I was doing. You want to go on a 45-minute walk? Set 4 timers. When to start, when to turn back, when to be done, and when to be ready for the next task. Give yourself a ramp-up time, right? You want to walk for 45 minutes? What's half of 45? $22.50, right? I'm going to walk for 22 minutes, 50 seconds, or 30 seconds. Sorry, 22 minutes, 30 seconds. You're going to hear that buzz, ding, ding. Literally where you're at, turn around and walk back. Right there's your 45 minutes. And you're not thinking about it. Have a podcast. Have something to fuel your soul. Listen to a sermon. Audra sent me a text over the weekend. She's like, that thing you put in our group chat from Ed Milet really excited me. And I went and I took a class, right? What was that class, Audra?
Actually, it was called Life Surge, and it was at the Tucson Mall, but it's not this month, it's next month.
Next month. Okay. Well, we're excited. And you're excited for that to energize you more, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right. You got a spark. You got a spark from Ed Milet that set a fire within you to go find other opportunities for that same growth. Because maybe that was what's missing. You had a little bit of something in your brain. It was like, I need more.
Yeah.
So go after it.
Mhm.
Guys, you don't have to be on fire to keep going. Some days being steady is the win. If you're tired, show up tired, but ask questions. Why am I tired? Where am I not being fulfilled? Where am I being over leveraged? I can tell some of you say yes to far too many things. You know how I know that? Because you're tired. You haven't prioritized yourself. You say yes because you feel like saying no is a bad thing.
Okay.
Let me remind you, when you say yes to something,
No.
you are saying no to everything else. Yeah, sure, I'll go drive to Green Valley and pick up a lockbox for you. No, you won't. I'll have it done before you can get there. I appreciate the messages. I really do. I love you for it, but I don't want you to have to waste your energy. My wife today, I'll empty the dishwasher. No, you won't. And she's like, well, that's rude to say. I was like, no, babe, you won't have the chance because I'll have it done before you get downstairs. You don't have to do everything. If what you're doing drains you, I mean, absolutely zaps your energy. It's out of your wheelhouse. Find someone that can do it better and cheaper. Leverage. Did you know that there's somebody out there that will gladly do all the things that you hate to do? They will skip and whistle to work to do the things that you dread.
You know, there are profitable dog poop scooping businesses just because people don't want to do it. And
Yeah, poop.
I've had houses that I've listed that I've had to go and clean it up because we had a showing in 15 minutes, and I get in the backyard and it's like, this is not a good thing, you know. And having 4 dogs, to me, it blows me away that even one dog, it's too difficult to go and, you know, pick up after them. But you know, everybody has different tolerances, and you know, it's just like, all right, cool. And in fact, he even told me, you know, like I said, they have 1 dog, and he's like, well, we usually have a landscaper that come and does that, but he's been busy and I haven't called him, you know. And it's one of those things, you let it build up, then it becomes hard to do. So
If you take small chunks out of the mountain every day, you can create a pass. There's an article about an Indian guy who spent 30 years carving a road through the village mountain ways, because to get to the hospital from his village was like a full day walk. So he spent 30 years carving a path through this mountainside, which took it from a full day walk into a couple hour walk, saving lives of his village people. But it took him 30 years to get there. You know why it took him 30 years? Because the selfish son of a bitch never said, hey, I need some help. This is what I'm trying to do. You think a village of 100 people that were struggling to get medical care heard about this guy going, you know what? If we just carve a path through this mountain pass, we could cut down our walking time to the hospital exponentially. You don't think he could have got some people behind him to say, hey, I'll help. I'll pick up a couple rocks. You're tired.
And that's such a good analogy, and it's kind of a illustration of a lot of our businesses too. I've had a lot of people tell me, you're crazy, that's going to take forever, and then you do it, and then they want to use it.
Yeah.
On that note, does anybody, not to change the subject, but before we get
You're
off,
gonna change the subject, aren't you?
uh-huh,
Fucking Julie, every time.
whatever. Does anybody have a great lender that does follow up that's in San Diego?
Who are my San Diegeites? I got Selena on the call, Gracie. Jim,
A great lender that does what?
does follow up. It actually follows up.
I have an amazing lender. His name is Josh Bullock from
Okay.
Cross Country Mortgage.
I've got one as well. I've got one as well, Julie. If you want to put your contact info in the chat or
That's
something.
great.
Yeah, Julie,
Yeah,
put your number in there.
definitely.
We'll
Thank
get you some people to follow up. Here's another example of not doing it alone. A great lending partner will help you do follow up too.
Exactly. And I could have had a win this weekend, but you know, I mean, my lender was at an event and she didn't have the sense to say, hey, I'm at an event. And I could have called 3 other people, but instead she said, sure, I'm available after XYZ, and then wasn't.
We'll put your number in the chat. There are a bunch of people want to send you some referrals. Tracy Schmidt was something Gracie referred, and her number's in the chat, or his number. I don't know who Tracy is, but it could be a guy or a girl. But Julie, put your text number in the chat, and we'll get
Okay.
some referrals.
All right, done. Thank you.
So, guys, I know you're tired. I know you're shorted on wind. Your backpacks are full of rocks. Take a second, unload them. If what you're trying to do needs more hands, ask. You'd be surprised at how many people are willing to come help, including getting business. Ask your friends, your families, your loved ones, hey, I'm trying to move this mountain of business. Who can help me with a referral? Was today worth your time? Good.
As always, thank you.
Guys, I'm excited for you to start this week off with some new energy. Last week we had Monday off because it was a holiday. This week, no excuses. 5 days of wins, right? All you got to do to win today is win the minute. Then you win the hour. Then you win the day. Take inventory of what you're doing and do it well. Thank you all for the recommendations in the chat. Love that. For those of you who are not part of our WhatsApp group chat, you could also share things there. Many of you are on that. So, and if you want to be a part of the WhatsApp group chat, send me a message. If you don't have my phone number, that sucks. Google me. Very easy to get a hold of. Until then, JD, it's
Thank
good seeing
you.
your face, man. It's good seeing your face.